Nice. Wow, nicely done. All you lot. That was really, really fun. I was sort of just DJing with
Mr. Pilot here.
with this. I've got things to play with. But yes, no, thank you for joining us. Thanks for sticking around. You may recognise this bit of kit, or things that look very similar to it. Boss have brought out these sort of things for a good number of decades now. I remember, when they was down in the single digits, so we say. And you've had the 20, the 50, the 80 for the guitars as well, and they've normally made a bass version, which you're looking at now. We are now up to the 90, the ME-90B. So this is the brand new workstation from Boss that isn't in the sort of GT flagship range, as it were. It's slightly more affordable, slightly more condensed, but oh my God, no, the quality does not drop. You know, the sort of quality of the amps, effects, everything built in it. I remember from back in the day, about 20 years ago, it was always the way. Like the amount of effects you have in these things is stunning. It's stunning, really. If you had to buy all that separately, God knows how much you'd be spending. But yeah, we're just going to talk you through the options today. So if you are familiar with this thing, you might be thinking, do you know what? I can see that it hasn't changed too much, which you are right. But there are some real nice extra features that you're looking at here. So instead of the Cosm effects, I believe it used to be for Boss, we've got now the aired, which so these effects have been taken from that flagship GT1000, like the big boy, and everything's so that step up in effects quality has really happened over these last few years. So, but as you can see, I'll just talk you through it very, very quickly. You've got pretty much in manual mode, as you can see here, manual mode. You can just stomp on or off what you want to use and use the knobs just up here to affect everything, those effects. Actually choose how much or little you want of everything instead of going into computers or, actual...
touch screen.
Exactly, yeah. So, if I'm personally, I prefer this kind of thing where I can actually see what I'm changing. But I know that so there's people out there that are totally with the stomp thing, like the H9 and those sort of things where you think, okay, I know how to use it, I know everything's in there. But for me, people like me, you might be the same. I just like to go, right, more of that or less instead of going through.
Yeah, I think there's a certain charm with things like these. Like if you're using them live and you're having a jam or you're using all the effects, particularly on bass, I think being able to just kind of crouch down and tweak things as you go, as you're playing, is a really nice thing to be able to do, which you can't necessarily do on things when you've got to go, right, go to this sub menu here, then I've got to go here. When it's just kind of spur of the moment, it is nice to be able to just see it all and
whereas
be able to
it's do there, right, up, less or more, and go from there. But as Cece was just saying there, that if you did want to use it as more of a saved preset unit, you can actually do that as well. So in the memory mode, instead of the manual mode, you see this starts to come on, and you've got banks, you can go up and down, as you can see. Which will all be preset effects already built in there from Boss, but you can go in there and edit them yourself, change things, pull things out, add things in. There's even things now, they've updated this where you've got impulse responses, so you can put in your own IRs into these things, up to 3, I think. So if there's things you want to actually add to this unit, you can. Obviously, effects send and return, so if you wanted to use any other pedals that you really love, obviously, alongside this, you can work that into the chain. I mean, it's endless. I think we'll probably just talk and talk. And I'm going to start. I won't bore you today. We're going to do more playing than talking. So, so on that, shall I start messing around with some sounds?
Yeah,
Should we go for it? So we'll start with our amp as we're here.
So this is totally dry.
Totally dry. So I'll put it on the natural setting first. Nice.
I mean, they're
done.
all nice.
Yeah, so they're just the amps that you can say to start basing your tone on top of, obviously. So yeah, anything from natural, adding a little bit more gain as we were going round, and or that subby thing was coming through on
That was nice.
the fat tube. It's massive, and obviously you can tweak these as you go with the EQ that you can see. So if you wanted to say adjust as you go, or you can just use this as a just straight EQ as well. So if you didn't want to add any other sort of tonalities or characters to the sound, you can just use that EQ as a normal amp EQ as well. So
That's cool.
Anything you like from there, Cece? You fancy staying
No, they're all
on?
nice.
Yeah,
I quite like the subby one.
the subby one. Okay, yeah, cool. Real nice old school sort of thing.
Yeah, it does.
I think with a bit of that humbucker in that bass as well. That's really warm and big. That's cool. So okay, so next we've got compression. So we've gone for our amps. Compression, which you're seeing here, I mean, you've got multiple different compressors, limiters. It does actually then go into some modulation effects as well. So you've got some octave, some pitch shift, ring modulation as well. If you want some mad sounds. Actually, let's go there first. Why not? I always think of the dial-up tone. You know, like when I hear the ring modulator. I don't know why. Like it's got that little characteristic. So yeah, there's all the madness of this that you can sort of play with. Pitch shift. Yes. I was trying to land on a decent harmony.
It's quite nice.
So that's cool. And polyoctave, let's have a look at this. See what's... It tracks really well. Like
Yeah, it does. I mean,
even those,
considering.
Yeah, that's still reacting really nicely. That's cool. And then, as you said, yeah, you've got your different compressors here. So anything you fancy from this one, CC?
Any of them, to be honest.
Okay.
We're going to be adding more effects.
We will.
Let's maybe steer away from the
madness.
The ring modulation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like just go for maybe just with this standard compressor. See what that's doing. Wow, that's brightened up the sound quite a bit, actually, isn't it? Oh, maybe it hasn't. No, it hasn't. No, this is my ears. Sorry, it's just smoothed off those rough edges, as it were. But I'll leave that just all at 12 o'clock. You tell me, Cece, if there's things you went, oh, just take that out, add that in, you tell me. Sweet, so let's go, where are we going? Modulation next. Oh, chorus straight away, oh, lovely. That's a really cool little...
That is nice.
I'm assuming the type here is actually type of chorus, so if I flip that right round to the left.
Sounds
That's
nice.
big.
It's got a real depth to it.
Yeah, it really does. And type is sort of adding, I think, a bit more of the rate there as you go round. So really, really nice and smooth to the left. And
nice.
More rate to the right. You've got trem and pan.
I love
That's
that.
great. Yeah, I was going to say, put some headphones on if you haven't, like you hear it bouncing around. That's great. Nice. And again, that type is, just affecting any of these as we go around. So, love it. Flanger. What we got here?
It's quite subtle.
It is actually, isn't it? Yeah, let's just, you could spend hours on this thing. Slicer.
What?
Slicer. What is?
Ah.
Oh, wow. Ah! Okay, if you get a nice pattern going, there's the algorithms are talking to me there. That sounds nice. Sweet. Okay. Oh man, this is wicked. So then you've got delay. Oh, that's interesting. So we've got delay here, separate from our delay and reverb. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I guess you could, if you wanted to set this as a reverb, you could also got another delay to
cool.
use. Also just seeing, we've got another compressor in here as well. So again, we won't double compress everything, but
you can hear the difference though.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a great little thought, I think. So if you wanted to use the octave in the compression section, for example, you've still got a compressor to hand, and the same with the delay. If you want to use a reverb, you've still got a delay you can use with it. So, well thought through.
Options.
Okay. Yeah, options. Anything out there that you fancy? Out of all those?
I liked the delay. That was all the tremolo. That was nice.
Yeah, okay, nice. Let's go with a bit of...
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, okay. Bit of trem. Okay, nice. So we've got another filter, FX2, which some more sort of modulation, it looks like, and oh yeah, you've got your sort of wahs and filter sort of effects. So let's have a listen to envelope filter. Let's go there. Should we take the modulation off?
Yeah, possibly.
Take that off. It's quite fun, isn't it? And we've got wahs. Man, there's some loads of stuff. Oh, I've seen a harmonist. Let's give it a go. Okay, right. Have we got E?
Let's go E.
Let's have a look. Right. Let's go for a fifth. Oh, yeah. Oh, do you know what? If you're in E minor, so what are we in? That'll be... Okay, right. Now go.
It's very medieval.
It is. They're going on fifth, so let's try the fourth.
I'm just impressed that it can actually handle that.
That low note as well, it's still, trying to fit a fourth in there as well. I mean, this is, again, you might not use this all the time. It's not be the full setup for the band or with the harmonist on, but even if you're just playing at home, it's like, again, to mention while we're talking about it, you can just use this as a practice unit as well. Plug your headphones in, you don't need to put it out to an output or anything, you can literally just use this. Even without the power supply, you can run it on batteries, so if you want to be portable with it, you can literally just run it like that. Headphones on and lose yourself in the mad harmonist,
I think stuff like this as well, if you're recording, it's really nice because you've got so many options, and if, that sound, if you were to play that in a band, obviously they might turn around and fire you. But I think if you were recording something and you thought, I know exactly what it needs, and it just adds that little extra layer and another texture. It's nice to have all
Really?
of that at your fingertips. So.
Exactly, yeah, or just a section that you want to just, say, boost something or something tonally you want to change, just to change it up. Yeah,
definitely.
Absolutely, yeah, got all the toys at your feet to do it, so like it. Well, anything, I mean, these are all pretty mad. What's the enhancer do? I'm thinking that's just an EQ. This should just enhance, it's like a presence, I say, like a little bit more of a clarity to the sound. So, because that's not too mad, and we're going to add some more, maybe I'll just leave that on.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Sweet, because we're getting into drive territory now, so we don't want to layer up too much. So, we're starting with fuzz. Right, let me just turn back off the gain a little bit, and...
Actually, it's pretty convincing.
Yes! Oh, and then you've got muff fuzz.
That's a nice one.
It's a good fuzz. Okay, God, this is wicked. Oh, I've seen some synthy things. What have we got here?
It's like a duck.
Electronic robo-duck.
Yeah, robo-duck. Someone needs to make a pedal called the robo-duck.
Mean sound, though,
isn't it?
That's real cool. And you've got a saw here as well.
Saw.
Saw. Nice. Yeah. They're landing. Right. So, turn that back off. Oh, this is wicked. Right, just to show you, we've got a boost in there as well. So even if you did want to just layer up and just get a volume boost or, anything like that, you can use that section here. Oh, there's overdrive, distortions, metal. What does metal sound like? Wicked. Okay. What do you want to keep for the drive? What do you want to...
I mean,
anything?
They were all nice, so which one did you like? Cause...
okay, let's go fuzz. That first fuzz was...
Yeah, that is cool.
Does the thing. Okay, right, I'm going to turn that off just because we're in reverb mode. Let's be kind to the reverbs just for a minute, and then we'll put it back on. So, we have... Oh, we're on room.
Oh.
Room reverb. Nice. Got hall as well. I'll just start moving through them as you play. God, yeah. Hello. Shimmer as well.
Like that one.
That's nice, isn't it? Like it. Oh, we've got delay and reverb as well. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
It just keeps going
Get the
forever.
time on. Yeah. Oh, okay, sweet. So we've got then more standard. You've got delays around here as well. Oh, Terra Echo. I remember that. It's got that kind of modulating phase
I
thing
like
in the
that.
Yeah. Oh, that with the pan.
Oh,
That sounds big, didn't it?
that's my favourite.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, that Terra Echo. Okay, nice. Oh, I mean, just seeing here as well, you've got like phrase loops and everything, so there's a way that you can do looping as well, just on probably a basic level, but everything's been thought of, really.
It
hasn't
looks like as well you can blend the dry signal with the effects as well.
Very good point, CC. This is it. So yeah, you can either control that with that foot switch on. I'm not sure if we do anything at the moment because we're not going through an amp at the moment. We're just going through our speakers and DI to you guys. But yeah, as CC said, so like as soon as you start either moving that or you can stomp it on, it basically combines this with your amp sound as well. So you can bring as much or a little of that as you want. So that's obviously going to affect everything as well, how the effects react and things as well. But sometimes, especially with bass, helping a little bit more of that clean signal to help the clarity along. Sometimes you layer all this sort of stuff up and it can get a little bit too much and you can't really hear what the note's trying to do, you know. So this will help. And again, well thought through, boss. Like it. Oh, right, we must play with this.
I was going to say.
Come on, right, okay. Can I do it? Oh, no, I can't. I need muscles. Hey!
Well done.
Hey! Oh, actually, wait on. Oh, okay, Austin. Right, sorry. I'm getting distracted already. Ooh! Bear with us. Wow.
I like that.
So that's an oscillating delay. That's great, isn't it? Can you imagine if just intros or outros? It's just like tape slowing down, isn't it? It's amazing. Beautiful. Okay, so then you've got freeze, which I'm assuming that. Yeah. And then you can play all of. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. If we want to like start again, we go like. And then you're back to that note. That's really cool, isn't it? So just that. Oh, again, sort of the things you could do with this, even if you're just a solo bass player on your own. That and a looper, so you've got all the things you might need.
That's also my favourite.
Yeah. This. CC, right, new favourite. Octave up and down, so we've got more of the, are we allowed to say it? You know the one, begins with a W, but it's not a wah. But let's start with one octave up. Okay. Nice. Okay, right, you got 2 octaves up as well. Love it. And then you going the other way, 1 octave down. Again, it's just all like sort of effects during songs or intros and outros. And the same with 2. Oh, it sits there well as well, that's good.
I need it.
Yeah. I think we might be going home with one of these each. Nice, and then more of the standard, as you would expect from something like this, you've got a wah. And take the, where have we got? Mod, take that off.
very nice.
Nice. Oh yeah, I love that freeze thing too. I think that's one of my favourite things I've seen on this. Oh, okay.
You realise this button for me, it just be like, right.
Everyone, yeah, save that. Yeah, so exactly. So, and you do have that capability, right? So you could, as Cece was saying there, right, I love that sound. If you just want to keep them on their own, you could have one preset just with that sound in that you can then kick into another one, or the next sound could be that plus another one. You know, you've got endless options with this that you could say just live or just for yourself at home. It's creatively, I think I can see this sort of inspiring a lot of people as well, and like with your actual writing of parts. So
definitely,
it's well thought through. And I mean, if that wasn't enough as well, you can plug this thing in Bluetooth as well. You can make an extra little adapter from Boss. But yeah, you can control that by Bluetooth, and then with an app, you can then load in, change other sort of details. I think there's some sort of tone bank that they use as well. So if you want to upload your presets, you can find other people's presets that you can download to this. It's so good, and it's under 300 quid, I think.
That's mental.
Is it? Maybe it's a bit more than that. I might be lying to you. Just over 300, not too much more. But yeah, that is a lot of gear. I'm just saying if you miss anything on the back. Send and return, phones. No, you're good. USB. So again, this could be used as an interface as well. Just as a recording interface, go straight through this into your whatever you're using to record. It's really is very well thought through. And as we haven't really touched on them, but say memory mode presets built in there from Boss, and you can just say stomp through. But if there's any more info you need to know about this, just say check out the website, full specs. But I think we've covered everything. I think we might have one little boogie on the way out. But say any questions, please get in touch with us. Any of the guys here will be able to give you a hand. Other than that, we'll see you very shortly. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Ta-ta!